It's shaping up to be a cold, wet, windy and snowy long weekend across southeast Australia as a number of weather systems move through. First, let's have a look at the warnings that are current. And we do have a severe weather warning for damaging winds covering parts of coastal and elevated Victoria. This includes the Otway Ranges, parts of the Mornington Peninsula and the central and eastern ranges of Victoria. On Friday, damaging northwesterly winds will develop with gusts in excess of 90 kilometres an hour. And this warning area does not include Melbourne itself, but it will be a very windy day across the city. These damaging winds will ease from the west on Friday night, but then on Saturday we may see another burst of very strong to damaging winds develop. And for these, we may be issuing further severe weather warnings. This may include for parts of South Australia and Western Victoria, again across southern and eastern Victoria, and also for parts of southern and eastern New South Wales. So if you're in any of these areas over the coming days, make sure you have the latest warnings for your area. So let's have a look at what's actually causing this. And on Thursday afternoon, we can see a cold front moving through the Bight. That's pushing strong winds ahead of that and showers across South Australia. And those are due in Adelaide late on Thursday night. And then on Friday, we do see this cold front continuing to push towards the east, showers building across Victoria and Tasmania. And we will see some very vigorous winds behind this cold front itself. But by nighttime, this cold front will gradually start to slip towards the south. On Saturday, we see a second, stronger cold front moving up from the Southern Ocean, and this will be associated with another burst of very vigorous winds, as well as local hail, thunder, snow across the Alps, and showers all the way up into southern parts of New South Wales. We'll also see those very strong and gusty winds continuing about some of those coastal areas, as well as a low pressure system in the Bass Strait, and this will be associated with some of those higher rainfall totals. And then on Sunday, we see this cold front moving out towards the east, showers on and west of the Divide for New South Wales, but still very windy across the south coast with that wind chill and those gusts coming through. And conditions really only ease towards Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. So we are looking at quite a few days of cold, wet, showery and also snowy conditions. Now let's have a look at the winds. And having a look about 1.5 kilometres above the surface gives an idea of what could be actually brought down to the surface itself. On Thursday, we see strong winds developing across parts of South Australia, and by Friday morning, really building across parts of central and southern Victoria within that severe weather warning area. Through the rest of Friday, we see those winds gradually easing from the west, but still very windy along the coast. And then on Saturday, with that stronger cold front coming through, we see these pulse of very strong winds moving through South Australia, southern Victoria, and also eastern parts of New South Wales. And these strong winds will gradually start to ease from the west as we head into Sunday and also Monday, but still remaining quite windy right across the southeast of the country. So having a look now at the snow levels, and we will see the most significant snowfall of the year so far. On Saturday, the coldest air will start to move through, snow level falling to about 800 metres in Western Victoria. That does include the Grampians. And for Tasmania, around 1,000 metres, even lower across the Vic and New South Wales Alps. And then on Sunday, we do see the snow level falling even further across Victoria and New South Wales. Possible snow flurries about the central tablelands of New South Wales. On Monday, the coldest of the air pushes up towards northern New South Wales. We may see a few flurries about the highest peaks of the northern tablelands, but generally the snow level is starting to rise again from Monday. So over the next 3 to 5 days, we could see those accumulated snowfall totals of between 30 to up to 70 centimetres, especially about some of those alpine ski resorts. So with cold weather coming through, what can we expect? First, for many people, it will be about the strong wind chill, and we will see the apparent temperature fall to single digits for many people. With those damaging winds, we could see damage to trees and property, particularly about those severe weather warning areas. And across the Alps, we could see blizzard conditions with the snow as well as very strong winds. And rainfall numbers, as we look out to see what we can expect out into Monday afternoon, we can see fairly moderate totals about parts of southeast and South Australia, especially about Kangaroo Island and the Limestone Coast, and also southwestern parts of Victoria, in excess of 50 millimetres possible. For other areas though, we do see areas of lower rainfall totals mixed in with moderate totals as well. So not everyone will see those high falls, but large parts of South Australia, Victoria, Tasmania and southern New South Wales will see some very useful rainfall out of these weather systems. So as damaging winds and also very wintry conditions start to build across southeastern Australia as we head into the long weekend, it is important that you have the latest warnings and information for your area. You can get these on our website and our app. Follow us on social media, and as always, please stay safe.